Hello and welcome back to another Feedia Explains. Today we'll be talking about the NPS score, what it means and how to get the best out of it. Let's begin. Okay, so what exactly is NPS? NPS is a short acronym for Net Promoter Score. It's a way of calculating the level of loyalty that your survey participants might have towards you as a company, as a brand, as a product that you offer. What it does is it uses a key phrase and then using a score from 0 to 10, you're able to then figure out whether the participant is a detractor, so that's anywhere between 6 and 0, a promoter, so anyone above 9 and 10 obviously, and then passive, so anyone in between there. At Feedia we have a wide range of different question types, including obviously the NPS, but also CSAT, ratings, Likert scales, and lots more. So why does the NPS really stick out as an important indicator for you? One of the great things about the NPS score is it works as an early indicator for potential churn. Holding onto customers is a much cheaper way to go rather than getting new ones all the time. So using the NPS score, you're able to see those that are detractors and try and get to them as soon as possible. One study found that reducing the customer churn rate by 5% resulted in sales by 25% plus. So you can see a very strong correlation between improving your customer retention, reducing customer churn, and thus increasing your sales. What makes the NPS good is, believe it or not, its rigidity. By that I mean that you have one phrase, one sentence, and you can only change that one word. By only changing that one word, it means you're able to have a standardized approach to asking this one question, and so you are able to benchmark this against other industry leaders. Why that's good for you is you're able to see how you measure up against them, and so are able to make actions in order to improve or sustain your NPS score. Now, having a good score is going to be really dependent on the industry you're in, and also sometimes the country as well. Having a score ranging in the positive side of things, and remember the range is -100 to 100. So having it above 0, it's going to sound silly, but that's already a good start. But anything above 30 is you're on the right track to get very loyal customers. There is a downside to NPS. Some businesses can rely too much on the NPS score. What you need to remember is if your participant is willing to complete your survey, chances are they are redeemable still, and even though they might be classed as a detractor, the fact that they're actually answering your survey is a good sign. The ones you need to be more worried about are the ones that don't even bother answering your survey. That's why at Feedia we believe it's so important to target your customers at the right time, at the right touch points. Using our customer journeys tool, you're able to map your own workflows depending on what you want to measure, and it means that you're able to intervene at the right time to those customers that might not necessarily even answer a survey. Targeting them at the right time is going to increase those chances, and it means that you're also able to convert those detractors that are answering your surveys. How, you might ask, how are you going to actually target those detractors? Well, at Feedia we have something called the alerts page, and that means that every time someone is marked as under 6, for example, on the NPS score, you're able to receive an immediate notification saying, please get in contact with such and such. And by doing that, you're able to hopefully turn them around and convert them into promoters. Because as we say, if they're answering your form, that's a good sign. Now it's time to intervene. Okay, to sum up, the NPS score is a really effective way of measuring loyalty and the feeling that your customers, your employees, whoever that might be, feel towards you and your business. But having it buried into a 40-question survey where the branding isn't matching your style at all, and then not actioning that feedback once it comes in and being able to get in contact with them as soon as possible, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot. You're not really getting the NPS score you need. Even if on the dashboard it's showing well, if you're not contacting them at the right time and really trying to get as much feedback in as possible, you're not going to get there anytime soon. Good news, all of this can be done on the Feedia dashboard. By logging in, you're able to look into your feedbacks, you're able to really determine those that are scoring at a bad rate. And also we have very attractive forms from the start, so you're going to get the most feedback coming in at the right time, and also you're going to have the ability to action whenever the feedback doesn't match what you're expecting. Okay, well that's it. For more tips and tricks on how to get the most out of your feedback, do check out some of the links below. I hope you found this interesting. Until next time, thank you.